Hi everyone, welcome and thank you for taking the time to watch this short introduction to the Melbourne Data Analytics Platform. My name is Simon Much. I'm one of the MDAP Senior Research Data Specialists, but in this presentation you'll also hear from several other members of our team as well. So who are we? MDAP is a team of researchers who are working together, coming from multiple disciplines to enable data-intensive research across all of the different disciplines at the university. MDAP was formed as part of the Petascale Campus Initiative, which is a 5-year plan to accelerate the university's capacity for data-intensive research. The PCI is fully funded by Chancellery. MDAP itself is co-funded by Chancellery by 50% and all of the University of Melbourne faculties through the other 50%. So the Petascale Campus Initiative involves leadership. So it's an academic-led initiative, which is trying to bring the voice of academics into strategic choices at the university that are going to be made in the next 3 years round about computing infrastructure. And MDAP is the workforce component of the Petascale Campus Initiative. So we're working with researchers to discuss what their needs are and to help feed this into the PCI vision. So one of the main and important features of MDAP is that we work as a collaboration. So we aren't a service provider. We're a team of academics with similar KPIs to all other academics. And so we're looking to collaborate with people to contribute to papers and other research outputs. And differently to the PCI, we work bottom up. So the PCI works with faculty leaders and other high-level groups in the university, whereas MDAP works with researchers on the ground. And we bring a broad range of different skills from a diverse range of backgrounds. And we're experts in digital methods, and we try to speak the language of researchers and computational science. And also, we're very interested in achieving good research impact as well, as everyone is at the university. So our team is made up of 20 people at the moment. This includes Professor Andrew Turpin, who is our director. We have Andrew Siebel, who is our platform manager, and Joe Condon, who is our comms manager as well. And then we have a group of research data specialists and data stewards as well. So one of the important features of our team is that when you work with us, you're not just working with one individual person, you're working with all of the team. And so you get a different piece of skills and discipline knowledge that you need to do each individual part of the project. So we have a broad range of computational skills, and we come from many different academic domains, including medicine, different STEM disciplines, humanities, and social sciences. And then we also come with strong organizational skill sets to help how to manage data and how to work efficiently together as a collaboration.
Hi, I'm Mar, also a research data specialist at Melbourne Data Analytics Platform. So this is just a summary of some of the expertise that we can offer if you collaborate with us on a research project.
This list is not comprehensive by any means because, as Simon mentioned before, we come from all areas of research.
We have 4 pillars or 4 different ways in which we engage with researchers in the university. The most important one is the research component, and we'll come back to that later. But there's also an advocacy component where we can gather the needs of researchers and groups and feed that back to the PCI because we have this bottom-up approach, as Simon described before. So you can talk to us about problems that you commonly encounter, and we can feed that up to the highest levels of leadership in the university. We also engage in consultancy, so we can talk to you about best practices, we can help you in the development of grants, and in the co-design of research projects. As well, we can help with problems to do with data governance or data management or ethics, because we have 4 research data stewards in the group as well. And the last engagement mode is community building. Networking is an essential part of our mission, and we're all for connecting people and breaking down the silos that can be formed in the university by having us all physically separated in different buildings. Sometimes there's a group that's applying a technique that would be very relevant in your field of research. And because we work with researchers from across the university, we can bring those people together and promote collaborative research, not only with us, but with other researchers in the university as well. So back to the research component, we are all academics, we are all researchers. And so the main way we want to engage with other researchers in the university is by working on research projects together. So there are two modes of this engagement. The main one is the formal collaborations. We call for expressions of interest for formal collaborations twice a year, around March and around October. And this is for projects lasting 3 to 6 months. Projects are selected formal collaborations based on their strategic value, both to the research group and to the university. And importantly, the allocation is based on merit. Also importantly, we're not the ones making this decision. There's a resource allocation committee formed by very top level academics in the university and representing all fields of research in the university that choose which projects will be taken on as collaborations.
So this is the timeline we're working towards. Expressions of interest for collaborations are currently open, and they will be open until Monday, 6 April at 11:59 p.m. We've just extended stage 1 by an extra week to allow everybody to put their expressions of interest in the current crazy times. After that, we will triage these applications and identify the ones that are better suited for other services and platforms within the university and which ones are better suited for a collaboration with us. Those that we deem are better suited for a collaboration with us will be invited to submit a formal application, and there will be 3 weeks during which they can submit these formal applications until Monday, 27 April at 11:59 p.m.
After which the Resource Allocation Committee will choose a number of those projects, and these will start in June. The other mode of engagement is through projects. So these are more informal. There's always open. There's not a formal call that happens at some point in the year. And these mostly include shorter term projects that have more to do with consultancy, advice, or one-off help with setting smaller parts of a research project. For this, you can contact us at mdop-info@unimelb.edu.au anytime in the year, and we aim to get back to you in a reasonable time frame. That said, many of the applications that come through for collaborations that are not chosen by the Resource Allocation Committee, we take on as projects as well, especially when they're shorter term. So now I'll pass on to Zahir and other team members who will talk about current MDAP collaborations going on now.
Hi, my name is Zahir Khadar. I am a research data specialist here at MDAP. I'm leading one of the collaborations with the Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Health Sciences, working with Dr. Benjamin Schultz and Professor Adam Vogel from the Audiology and Speech Pathology Research Group. My colleagues Usha and Mar, who are also research data specialists, and myself, we are all working on this project. We are looking at applying machine learning methods for the purpose of clinical and preclinical diagnosis of neurodegenerative disease using speech data. We aim to broaden the utility of speech biometrics by examining how acoustic features of speech differ between diseases and how composite features may strengthen these measures. We present novel machine learning methods that can discriminate between healthy speech and pathological speech and further identify the underlying neurological disorder. It's been a great project and it's going very well. We are currently at the final stage of the project, working on several research papers that potentially are going to come out of this project. Now I hand over to Jordi.
Hello everyone, Jordi John, Research Data Specialist on MDAP. So one of the other collaborations we're currently working on is with the Melbourne Law School with Professor Jeannie Patterson and Hui Cha. So this project is looking at using natural language processing to extract information from the text of legal judgments. So in law, the way lawyers work their cases, it often requires the reading of large amounts of court judgments, which are what the judges have written to summarize their reasonings about how a court case is decided. This project is very new, especially in Australia. What we're looking at is to use computational natural language processing methods to see if we can use them to help classify text from legal judgments. The work we've done so far is that we have built a couple of test models, and also we have produced some annotated text, Australian High Court judgment text to use to test those models. Maybe we'll move on to Simon's one.
Thanks, Jordi. And one of the last collaborations that we're going to use as an example is the 6th Coupled Model Intercomparison Project, Climate Model Data Analysis and Visualization, which is a collaboration that we're doing with Associate Professor Malte Meinhausen from the Australian-German Climate and Energy College. So what this group is doing is they're taking a huge amount of data, up to 10 petabytes of specially formatted binary data, and they're crunching this down and making it available for use by the research community through online data analysis tools, which we've been helping them to develop. At the same time, we're also helping to take one of their advanced climate models, which has been used in a number of intergovernmental panel on climate change reports, and to help them calibrate and explore that model and how they can use it to make predictions for future climate change. So thanks very much for your time. We hope that you found this presentation useful and that it's given you a good overview of who we are at MDAP and what we do. If you're interested in collaborating with us, please do get in touch anytime through any of the methods listed here. Have a look at our website. And also, if you're watching this video while our expression of interest are open, please do put one in if you're interested in collaborating with us. Thanks for your time.